Hello everybody, today is Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. This is Jay with Classic Reaction. Please don't laugh. We've got an ugly looking car here. This is a 1976 Pontiac Firebird Formula. So this thing wasn't this ugly when I bought it. It was actually all this bright metallic green color. I found this car down near the Philadelphia area. I know it looks terrible. But there's a reason for why it looks like it does right now. When I bought this thing, the guy advertised it as a Formula. He knew it was a Formula. What he didn't know, I don't think, was that this car is one of the most highly optioned formulas that I've ever ran across. You know, formulas were kind of known as being like a stripped down Trans Am. They had all the Trans Am engines, the Trans Am suspension in them, but they didn't have the the spoilers in front of the wheels and stuff like that. They were slightly more of a stripped down version. This car had pretty much every option that you could get on one of these cars. This car probably cost more than some Trans Ams at the time. So first of all, this thing was equipped with the W50 Formula Appearance Package, which means that, and it's actually a two-tone car. It's supposed to be a two-tone car, so it should have a black stripe, or bottom of the car, bottom half of the car there is black, runs all the way around the car like that. The taillights are blacked out. This area right here is supposed to be blacked out. It's all divided with stripes. Of course, you have the blacked out hood scoops in the hood there. This is, when I bought it, it was this ugly green color. I got looking at the cowl tag in there. This car is actually, this is the actual factory paint right here. It's code 78. They called it carousel red, Pontiac did back then. It's actually orange. So this car was originally orange and black. It's got factory air conditioning, factory power windows, factory power locks, rear defrost. This car actually had a vinyl roof, the half vinyl roof that stopped right here. Must be when they painted it, they removed that. Has body side moldings, had body side moldings on it, has the wheel opening moldings. This thing was a very, very highly optioned formula for that time. I'm still waiting on the PHS papers to come back. Kind of interested in what history that I can find out about this car, because it's kind of a rare one. Oh, it's got the Pontiac 400 engine in it. So it's got the upgraded engine. Everything works on this car. AC works. Everything works great. It's already been done, basically restored underneath. Let's see if I can get this hood open. Hang on a second. So engine was already redone, rebuilt. They took it somewhere and had this thing painted, and they went crazy with the paint. They definitely got all the nooks and crannies, but at least they didn't get it underneath the car or anywhere where you don't want it to be. So I'll actually be taking the front clip off this car so we can restore this thing properly. Get this green paint off from underneath here. But yeah, it's already had the bushings have already been replaced on it. The springs have already been redone. I think I have some plans for this car We might be doing some different things with the suspension. I'm thinking about maybe doing a little bit lowered suspension on this and some 17-inch wheels. 17-inch honeycomb rims. This was the last year that the honeycomb wheels were available, so I'm thinking we're going to do that. The interior is decent, but we're going to redo the seat covers, redo the carpeting, just so it's perfect in there. Zero rust on this car. This car is completely rust free. Just whoever painted it, I don't know. I mean, they did sand it. You can see where they sanded the paint, but for some reason it didn't stick to the car. They must have either it was a cheap paint or it dried too fast or something happened. As soon as I got it home, I started to remove the trimmer on the window, and a little flake of green came off. And you could see the orange underneath, and I started to pick at it, and next thing I knew, the entire paint job was falling off the car. So, but I plan on stripping it anyways. I didn't want to paint orange over this crazy green. But it's still cool to see this is the original paint underneath this green mess here. So I'm excited to get this car done. Cannot wait to see this thing back in its original colors, you know, with its original decals on it. This thing's going to be spectacular. You don't see too many 76 formulas very often, especially in this color. This is kind of a rare color, so it's going to be a beautiful car. I'm excited about it. Runs and drives beautiful too. When I bought it, I actually drove it a little bit, and it's a really nice driving car. It's got somebody built the engine up a little bit in this. I can see where it's got roller rockers and stuff like that. But it's not cammed up crazy or anything like that, so it's a very streetable car, but it feels like it's got a little bit extra oomph to it. So if you want to see this car come down the line, be returned to its former glory, be beautiful again, you can hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and it'll notify you every time I put up a new video on this thing. And if you like the content, you can hit the like button if you want. That just helps my channel be seen. More people see these cars I do. So this is going to be an interesting one here. I've never done a formula before, so done a lot of Trans Ams, but never done a formula. So once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.